All I need is 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes with you. Let me give it a one last shot. Will I ever get through to you? Oh, am I wasting my time? Should I leave for the night? It's unclear at the moment. Can you give me a sign? I'm here trying and trying. I need 10 more minutes with you. So let me know if you gave up hope. Do I leave you alone or I leave you alone? So let me know if you gave up hope by now. So let me know if you gave up hope. Do I leave you alone or I leave you alone? So let me know if you gave up hope. I need 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes with you. Yeah, I just wanna go back home. Can't do this anymore. I can't get through to you, so what the fuck am I fighting for? Were all those rumors true? Or were you trying to get a rise out of me? A rise out of me? Or I don't wanna make it all about me again. And I don't even know half the things you said. So let me know if you gave up hope. Do I leave you alone or I leave you alone? So let me know if you gave up hope by now. So let me know if you gave up hope. Do I leave you alone or I leave you alone? So let me know if you gave up hope. I need 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes with you. 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes with you.
Hey.
Do you believe me? Do you believe me that I'm a lonely soul? Would you love me? I've been searching, always wanted more. Can you hear me? Do you believe me that I'm a lonely soul? Would you love me? I've been searching, always wanted
Welcome back, everybody. Let's put our feet up and let's play some Don't Starve together tonight. Why is there like a little looking train asset thing in the bottom left of my? Oh, it's a freaking hype train thing. Sometimes that thing, yeah, the C is not loading. I wonder if the hype train thing, like, would even show up on my end. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for the follows while I was offline. Ding, 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 ding. Hi, Moby. Hi, Sticky. What's up, Soupy? Welcome back. Hi, Stinky. Hi, June. Let's jump back in. I got my slushy. It was good. Very tasty. Very slushy-ish. I'm gonna move that down so it's not like blocking everything. Hello again. What's up, Syrians? Welcome back. We meet again. So what you been up to? What you been up to? Tell me some stories. Tell me some stuff. Some days I wish my background was like a green screen so I can just mess around and make my like face like really large. Just been working on a DST server for your friends. Oh, you know what oh fuck, I wanted to do something. I'll check after. Is there a way to check Don't Starve Together servers without being on DST? Like on a browser window, like on the outside? Hey, June. Before you join in, can you check something for me? Or are you already joining the server? Or really anybody that has DST open. Okay, before joining the server, go to browse and type all fun and games. And the server that says there should be 4 servers that show up. Tell me each individual time that they are. Like, one should be wilderness, one should be endless, one should be survival. Tell me how many days are in each server. $4.22 for wilderness. What? Oh, really? Shit, no way. 26 for endless. Okay. 7 for survival. Wait, 7 for survival. Did the server get reset then? Because the endless server was the highest one. That's really weird that that's 422. I don't know, whatever. Okay, back I have watermelon, hash brown, sausage for dinner. Microsoft Excel is great because it's kind of like simple, but when something isn't working, it's the most complicated thing on the planet. You know what I've been trying to figure out for like the past week and a half is when you're dealing with Excel spreadsheets, how the hell do you make it so whenever you enter something into a cell, it automatically inputs the date on the following cell to the right? If you figure that out, Sticky, I will appreciate you forever. If you find out a way to do that, I will seriously go crazy because I've been trying to figure that out. I've played around with formulas. I can't figure it. I don't know I don't know how to get it to work. I'm trying to figure something out for my personal thing that I use. Well, I already do, but this is like extra appreciative. Do you want bunny stuff or no? We only have 1 day left. Okay, so what do you want to prepare for summertime? Or sorry, for springtime? How much rot do we have? We don't have that much rot. I don't know if I really need to... I think it's going to warm me up. Is it not? Will it not keep me naturally warm? Or will it stop me from freezing? Spent 30 minutes trying to figure out like why my calculation wasn't working, and I literally had to drag out the cell so that it was slightly bigger. Okay. Have you considered playing Stardew Valley? I feel like it's a game you would really enjoy. And have you also played with mods like Uncompromising mode? I'm actually playing Uncompromising mode right now. That's what I'm currently playing on. Is Uncompromising mode. And yes, I had played Stardew Valley before. I played it multiple times actually. Usually with Stardew Valley though, for me, I go through phases where like I'll play it for a little bit and then leave it alone. So I haven't played it for like a while. All right, June, I'm gonna try to get some stuff here in a minute. If that's cool, I'm gonna try working on. But as you see, I'm a noob in Excel. Yeah, you are. No, when it comes to me in Excel, like spreadsheets are fairly like simple to kind of organize and whatnot, but formulas are what catches me off guard. I'm really bad at formulas, so I'm always trying to figure out like different formulas for Excel. I literally used Excel for the first time this week. Yeah. Are you using online sheets like Google Sheets or no? Hey June. Okay, so I'm gonna get some ice. Man, there's like no ice anywhere. We're really limited for ice. Okay, I'm gonna go do this. No, I need more than that. I want to do something. I think each of us should prepare something. How many gears do we have? I don't want to use that ice. I got Microsoft for free through my study stuff. Oh, okay. Through like the school. Do we even have any gears? We only have 2. We got 2 gears, so enough to make 1 more flingo. Okay, I will make 1 flingo. I don't know what happened, but I swear we used to be able to make these without having to go through that process, but maybe it's changed. I think once I finish, like I have to pay for that. I don't. No, you don't. So the way it works usually for schooling, especially with Microsoft Office, is generally speaking, it's free if you're using it for school. Microsoft has like a kind of like a loyalty program like that with most schools that as long as you get your I mean, as far as I know anyways, I've never heard of them charging afterwards. Plus, how would they get their funds? Like, you could just be like, no. Like, they wouldn't be able to do anything. I mean, they wouldn't do that. Like, as far as, it's probably covered through your program. For your date thing, do you have like 1 date and then you want the second one to change? No, so basically what I want to do is I want to have like inputs. So basically the way it would work, is you would have a sheet, and you would say like in the sheet you're inputting like data, and in the data, hold on, let me change the music. I don't like when music's like really loud in my ears. Okay, tropical chill. There you go. So you would have your data, and you would have like, you know, whatever you would have in your spreadsheet. So it would be like object A through Z. So it would be like, okay, you know, whatever you're doing. And then every time you input new data, the cell to the right of that would input an automatic date for like right next to it. So that way I could be like, okay, I'm going to type in the word bread basket. And it'd be like, okay, you purchased a bread basket on this specific date because it autofills it for you. And they just thought, I said, oh, no problem. Yeah, no, nope, yeah, I've played lots of Stardew Valley. Game is fun. I get very bored on Stardew Valley. The game kind of just gets me a little bit bored after a while. Okay, so pierogies would work like that, but would they work like this? No, they would not. So it has to be 1 meat value, which I probably could have actually just used. Want some pierogies. Would it work like if I did this? Because I think egg value would still overwrite regular value, right? Damn it. Damn it. It has to be big meat in order to get rid of this small value. Or is it because I did this? No. Okay, so it has to be big meat in order to make it happen. And otherwise I'm just using regular eggs, which I could actually just maybe use regular eggs. Let me see something here. Let me see if this works out. So we have this. See, pierogies are on the list, and then we throw in. Nope. So we have that, and filler. Shit. Okay, so what if I did morsel? Is there a monster morsel in here? There isn't. Who took out the... Oh, it's... Okay, so it has to be this, that, and that. Sorry. Wait, what the hell? Why is it not working now? What? It's double? Why was that working before? How did I get the pierogi last time? I don't know. I don't want to be in charge of the cooking these stupid meals. Did you take the meaty stews? Yeah, okay, you did. I was out as soon as you said not to my question. Legion is very good though if you haven't seen it before. I've actually played it before. What's up, Growly? Tribe needs to have those monos. No, the thing is, it's not about the recipes, because the recipes are not the problem. It's that Uncompromising changes like the options. Otherwise, pierogies and that would be like simplistic to make. It's just they really change all this stuff up. So, all right, I'm gonna start getting more ice. I also need more gold, actually, too, I think. Yeah, gold we're very limited on. They increased the monster value of monster eggs. They did. How about getting me some souls? Sure. Let's do it. Ready? Spider zone? Did you move the spiders, or... why don't I see them up there? Yeah, they're not here anymore. Did you relocate them? Someone killed a nest. I spent most of my day like Googling building stuff and then making up the numbers for my assignment. They mark me down like on my costs like breakdown. I'm gonna be mad. If you figure out that date thing though, I'll do your assignment for you. It would seriously like make my life so much better if I found a way to do that. The problem with Excel is that like you basically have to like, if you know functions for Excel, you're probably okay to like know multiple different other things, but I know no functions and or like sums are easy and stuff like that, and like multiplications and, you know, adding different columns and blah blah blah. Vortex thing for the follow, but adding like functions that like execute different commands, like using things outside of Excel, is a whole other problem. Is there Wigford helms? Yeah, they're in the wardrobes. Fansplay, thank you for the follow. June, I'm ready, by the way. So yeah, tomorrow's the last day for the drops. I don't know if... My prediction is that we'll probably see the updates come out pretty shortly after that. I think that Klei is like hard on work doing like all the other stuff though, like with the Switch and stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see what we end up seeing soon with DST. I hope that... I would really like to see like, I don't know, some big update or something regarding once they're done with the refreshes. I'm curious to see what else is going to get added to the constant. Uncompromising mode will definitely fill the void until something. I thought you wanted to get souls. They didn't give us like any direction for pricing. They were just like, we want to be relatively accurate but ballpark figures. They also removed it for mosquitoes too, which is interesting because you really don't encounter mosquitoes quite often. I don't think as War Talks that I've ever like decided, hey, I'm gonna go and gather and kill a bunch of mosquitoes. Oh, you curse yourself? Nice. So, like, what is your assignment about, Sticky? Like, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to just input data for like, or is that what you're using to like input like income and expense reports kind of thing? Because you're trying to build like a, I'm like, I've never stepped foot onto like a major business that is like building industrial buildings. Are you trying to like estimate like how like cost versus profit? You have a scenario? Okay. So what are you using spreadsheets for? It's interesting to me that like they're requiring you to use spreadsheets unless you're just kind of like guessing at it. Are you supposed to like try to like what is the scenario? Try to build a building? Like I'm confused. Okay, Abigail, calm down, Abigail, calm down. Abigail is so good. Do you think at this rate they'll probably never change Abigail? Yeah, let her attack this. I want that tier 3. What? Oh. Yeah, now Abigail's gonna die. Abigail, no. Hey, Faith. Faith, how you doing? How you feeling today? June, do you want to burn this or leave it alone? What are you feeling? If we burn it up, you want to burn it? Okay. Nice. Get that meat. We're not going to get all these, right? We're going back. You got all your souls. They're pretty crummy. I should have like nabbed, but instead I was like fluffy. Called later for the entire time Minnie was at school. Are you playing on your Switch or on your PC? I'm waiting for like Sticky to type out this like gigantic document on your PC. Switch is hella buggy. Oh, okay. There's a business A that has bought out two businesses B plus C. Businesses A and B have to move to temporary locations while two industrial buildings are being renovated to house all of them. Then business A, B, and C are moving into the final place and become one. Okay. So what is your assignment then? To budget like the entire build or the transition? Was business A, if business A is buying out business B and C, are they buying out the businesses and decommissioning them to make business A the big business, or is business A like a vegetable stand and business B and C is like a Walmart and like a Staples, like where they're all separate things? I hear the hounds, yeah, don't worry. Oh yeah, the lightning hounds, that's right. I have to create a work breakdown structure to manageable like sized pieces and create a time frame and budget for the entire project. Damn. That's some tedious stuff. That's what they're making you do? I'm using Excel to create a oh, nat charts. Oh god, I hated those. Ooh. A Gantt chart, I mean, not nat chart. Freaking Gantt charts. Oh, you know what's crazy? I bet you I still have documents of my Gantt charts somewhere. Dude, I hated making Gantt charts. Man, okay, business management was like, our project management was like my arch nemesis. I hated that course in college. I feel like in a more standardized form, like I have a friend who manages and like puts together lots of different things for different businesses in this specific format, and I can tell you right now, like he does like get quotes and blah blah blah, but there's like systems in place that he uses, or they use I should say, for to make life so much simpler. So like even though you're in this course, don't feel overwhelmed, because like in the actual real industry it's not necessarily the same thing. Who doesn't know anything about how much the building industry costs? It's tedious for sure. I think the idea behind project management systems is that like you're supposed to be put into a situation where you're unsure of like the business at hand, because that's basically the idea, right? They want to put you in a position where you're like, if you get hired on by a company to manage something like this, that, you know, but ideally in a real world situation, you most likely would be hired on as like an employee first, and then eventually they would say like, okay, you're administrator of the office, you're in charge of like facilitating and like finding out how much it's going to be to move to building A, you know, do this. So like in a real world situation, putting together a Gantt chart is probably never going to be like an actual thing. But it's still kind of preparing you for like putting together some sort of a, you know, an ideal realistic thing. It's just complicated because they're asking you to put something together that you don't really know or you're unfamiliar with. Yeah, in the real world situation, you would have people that have knowledge in these cases. Yeah, so like my friend works for like the city, like, and he has a group of like 6 other people in his department that does exactly this. And all he manages is basically like getting the people at the correct job site. And he's like, okay, how much is it going to be to this? And then they put it. Then he puts it in like a flow chart. Everybody else puts their stuff in a flow chart. And at the end of the day, you have him managing like the people going to like the on-site or the site for said job, and it all goes in. They're all doing separate things, and then they get a finalized quote that says like, this project's going to cost an X amount of dollars, but his project is only really handling like $15,000 to $20,000 of that. Because he's in charge of like said people for said specific part of the job, right? So I do get what they're asking you to do, but don't feel overwhelmed with it. It's not like it's unrealistic, but I don't think it's like that probable that you would be stuck in a position to handle all that. If you were, you most likely would be getting paid like I would be expected. You know, if you're a single person doing a gigantic job like this, you most likely should be getting paid, you know, multiple hundred thousands of dollars if you were the only person managing this inside of such a large corporation, which would be very like, I guess it would be very like, I don't want to be like, you know, unprofessional, but it would most likely be unprofessional of the company to do something of this sorts. I appreciate your encouragement there. It's true, like I respect like colleges and universities like assignments that they like put out there and stuff like that, but a lot of the things that you generally get given to do is put into an unrealistic situation because they're just following like certain guidelines to kind of get you taught like for that thing, right? So they're not going to be like, this will never ever happen. They'll just be like, oh yeah, this could happen, but chances are like in the real world it most likely wouldn't. I'm gonna cook these up and eat them. Yeah, but in Sticky's situation, like it would be more realistic if the assignment at Sticky was doing was like I guess you could have a company saying, it depends on how large the company is. Like you could have a company saying like, hey, we're gonna absorb these other companies, and they're very tiny companies, and we're gonna absorb all their expenses and everything. But even then, it would never be one person handling that. Absolutely no way in hell would one person handle that. At least not in a small time frame. Like you would have multiple years probably to prepare for that. Give an extension for my other assignments because the one is so overwhelming because I'm having to try to figure stuff out. Yeah. Happens all the time in certain industries. I don't think that it would be okay. I don't think so. I do not think so. That's what I mean. Like they're probably like doing it for understanding. I think it's more so. Yeah, I think it's more so just getting you in the idea of making a chart that like gets you used to like Excel and using Excel to put in like Excel or expenses, like income and expense reports. But even that, I don't know. As most companies chews up and like spits out other title companies all the time. Oh, you're saying for like absorbing from a business standpoint of absorbing other businesses. For sure. That's realistic. But I'm talking about Sticky's situation, because Sticky's referring to project management in the sense that one person is trying to like handle what the heck? Why did my keyboard just do that? Hold on a second. I pressed B, or what button was that? P? Sorry. I don't know what button I pressed, but it just like opened up a huge tab. That was really stupid. But one person handling that would be unheard of. That's why like I sometimes kind of it kind of irks me a lot of times. Like I respect like sometimes certain things like behind like colleges and universities for what they do for assignment wise, but the best, and honestly, like I'm telling you the truth, like the best experiences you can ever have is taking part in some sort of like on-site or like direct input with like an actual company that does exactly what you're doing, what you're looking to do for college. That's why I truly think like if you're going to college for like, for example, like say if you're going for like a vet tech, right? Or if you're going for like if you want to be a like eventually become a dentist, or you want to be like I forget what is the proper term for cleaning teeth? What is the proper term for someone who cleans teeth? Dental hygienist. So when you go for these, there's a reason why when you go for these specific situations, they're actually like giving you people to do it on, right? Because they're giving you proper experience and they're giving you real life experience, where when you go to situations like what Sticky's handling, you kind of get discouraged almost in a sense, and you're like, is this actually how it's going to be? Because if this is how it's going to be, I don't want to do this. And I hate that. I hate when they do this. Like when I went to school for my IT thing, like it was, the first 2 years were awesome, and then the last year they put us in these scenarios where we basically had to like change an infrastructure of like a business using like Cisco certified equipment. And I'm like, hello, what the fuck? I'm like, this will never be a thing. And this was only like, what, I don't know, I didn't finish, like, this is like, I don't know, what, 7 years ago, 8 years ago maybe, that I finished my thing. And at that point in time, it's like this was telnetting into like so the way that your normal router at home works is you plug in directly, like using all right, good night, Faith, I hope you feel better, that you like plug in directly into your router. Well, I had to do a thing where we had to like telnet in using like some weird cable to go into it. I'm like, this will never be like, and you would get into like these like weird UIs and all this stuff, and you're like, you have to put in special commands and all this stuff, and I'm literally sitting there like, these will never be used. By the time that this technology actually gets used, it'll be decommissioned and new technology will be out that does this automatically. And sure enough, like all the new Cisco certification stuff is all automatic and does not require you to do any commands. It's all like literally like in front of you on a screen that you like click, like just like you would when you're logging into like an actual router. I know when I was in college, they talked about vet school for the first 2 to 3 years were book work, and then the last 1 to 2 are actually working on animals. Yeah. I think I'd have about 5 team members for this project. Yeah. I think it's hard though, because like, I mean, it's hard to say, you know, this is my personal opinion. Obviously, I'm sure some people like love doing this type of schoolwork and love just like playing out these scenarios. But in a real life situation, I don't think you would be in this position. And for that, it irritates me that they give you these types of assignments that could potentially discourage somebody from wanting to continue down this course. I don't know if after you had to like do special residency for it too. I think doing something like that, if you're going for vet tech or whatever, going to an actual place and like experimenting on that, like, and getting the real like firsthand experience is awesome. First-hand experience for anything is amazing. Truth be told, like, you would, you know, a employer would most likely hire somebody who has experience over somebody, in my opinion, somebody who has like 57 million degrees. You can go to school for your entire life, but until you have proper experience and you've already done the job, it's a whole different ball game. You can have somebody who went to school their entire life. They finally become a teacher and they end up hating it after the first month and a half, right? But you have somebody who's been teaching for 13 years straight and might have only went to school for like 2 years. I hate that study places make students do things that are unrealistic to the point it's overwhelming, because it often can make people finish their study and then not carry into their profession. When I do the same, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the school systems kind of like go the way they are, but the reason why a lot of schools do this, and that's why a lot of people complain, is because curriculums are so backwards that all they care about is statistics. They don't care about anything else. They're like, hey, our students have, you know, a group average of like a blank. Okay, that's looking good. All right, last year it was blank. Okay, they're up. Sounds good. You're doing your job. Whereas like college and universities are a little bit different, but high schools and are obviously like, you know, whatever. Frequently tell you things and push enter as you say the same thing. When I was doing my program at college, like honestly, it was great. It was cool. I knew most of the stuff already. A lot of it was awesome just to kind of experience it. But as soon as I started doing the Cisco certification stuff, I was like, I'll never do this ever. You'll never see me working with Cisco certification. I got a job offer to do so, and I was like, no. Like I immediately was like, nope, I'm not going to do this. And honestly, I feel like it is what it is, but like I feel like I should have taken it, because I think that college scared the shit out of me, and I just never decided that I was like, I'm never going to work with Cisco certified equipment ever. And I probably should have chosen otherwise, but it's okay, because now I'm happy. So it's pretty easy to get experience stuff if like you're studying. Always unpaid though. Yeah, I mean, co-oping like anywhere is generally like a good experience. People in chat are just like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Can't afford unpaid here? What do you mean? Most internships are generally unpaid. If you're going for co-op or internships, depending on like the location, most likely they're not going to pay you to be there, because it's volunteer, like voluntarily being like, sure, we are already at max capacity, but you can basically shadow us the entire time if you like. All co-op experience that I've ever seen here has all been just basically like, unless it's like a specific study that they're doing or something. Or if like they're part of like a different, I don't know, it depends, I guess. Okay, so June, we have a lightning rod after lightning rod after lightning rod after lightning rod. We have lots of different things. I got a pocket flingo ready. Do you have another area that you might think that a flingo should be? Okay. I shall do that right now. You need... Wait, I'm confused though. If you're in college or university, if you are going to college or university, right? You're most likely either, sometimes people don't work while they're in college or university, so they have the entire time to dedicate to school and or volunteer work and or internships. Or if you're at college or university, you're most likely working at the same time. When I was in college, I worked the entire time I was in college. I went to school and then I worked when I got home. So for like our internship that we did, or whatever, I guess if you can call it that, they never paid us to do it because I was working when I was at home. Yeah, so exactly. So you would work. So So you're not going to get paid for internship. No, I don't. Most companies are not going to pay you to. It would be ungodly hard for me to get into the field I want because they require thousands of hours of volunteer time and or unpaid internships, and it's just not feasible. The volunteer time is prioritized for teens in like the summer and the weekends. As an adult, it's harder to get into the door for a volunteer also. Yeah, it's like, I know it depends on what you're trying to volunteer for, what specifically you're referring to though. Like there's a huge difference between like, I want to, but working doesn't mean it's like experiencing what you're studying. And there's no time to do internships. Yeah, I guess it depends on like what specifically you're doing. Like I know at our college they had for zoos. Okay, so for like the dental hygienist thing, they brought or they encouraged students from the school to like actually have. Yeah, I'm saving them all. Or for sewing kits, sure. To go to like the dental like school that they had in there. You know what I mean? So they could get actual like experience, and that was awesome. It was all free too. So like if you wanted like teeth cleanings or whatever, you basically just went down there and got a free teeth cleaning. I mean, mind you probably got like a little picked here and there, but it was worth it. I only did it twice, but like it was kind of cool, I guess. You hear something? Remember, the moose goose is going to show up pretty soon. Glad they offer that there. Yeah, it was interesting. Like, I mean, I never did it, like, obviously, because I was in a whole different program, but... I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring too much gold back with me. For what I want to do. Oof. Also, welcome back, little killer. Okay, I'll wear this. Still not enough rain reduction. Only installation 60. Ugh. Do I need a raincoat on too? I think I might need a raincoat. Getting extra experience is just like really hard when you don't have the time to get an unpaid thing between working on school. Yeah, I zoned out for a bit, but I've been like lurking for a few. Thanks for having me. Sometimes I zone out like while I'm streaming and I just talk nonsense for like an hour. But that's why I love streaming, because you just like talk and just play games and people just go, okay, I'll get on this conversation. Like 99% of me on streams are like literally just lurking and never talking. Like that is me on all streams. I just don't say anything. You know what this calls for? The Rain Go Away song. Rain, rain, go away. Ninja, I miss you. Come and say hey. Hi, Ninja. Not quite the song. I tried my best. Ah! Ah! Oh crap, I got this stupid thing again. Sanity. Chaos. Oh, yes, thank you so much. Yay! I'm no longer getting attacked by that crazy eye thing. Something on my feed recently has been this like weird thing where people try to like eat extremely like spicy foods, and I do not find it like enjoyable to watch that at all. Like I don't cringe at it or anything. I'm just like I don't care. Like one of them is this guy like grinding up super crazy hot Cheetos and like putting like a ton of like hot sauce all over it and then grinding it up and then putting it on like a hot dog and then taking it and like deep frying it. I'm like, what am I watching? Shame. No joke. If you did sing it, I was going to make it autumn, but too late now. Aww. I've never understood like the fascination about watching somebody eat something. The only YouTube channel that I don't mind watching or didn't mind watching every now and then is Hot Ones, where they'll like eat, like they'll like sit down and like they'll do like a kind of like a podcast with somebody while they're eating hot stuff. I'm like, that's kind of okay. Like I watched the Gordon Ramsay one, and I watched like, you know, periodically like every like now and then I'll watch one or whatever, but eh. Okay. I'm gonna get the rest of these. No. This is just regular. Melly Mangoes. Yeah, I like that name. Oh, that's a cool name. Thank you for the follow. Ooh, we're losing food like left and right over here. Stuff be spoiling. Lightning strikes? Well. We are way ahead of you. I'm looking at comparisons of cost in the USA. Oh, shit. Turn the thing on. Ah, you just walked right past it. Way ahead, huh? They made chest burning in Uncompromising mod like a lot quicker. You didn't notice the flingo? That's okay. So, Ninja, what you been doing? Is there any empty chests around here that I could put all this stuff in? Working? Yeah. Okay, we have to smash up all these chests now. Yeah, honestly, Canada and New Zealand, like, our prices are pretty much on point for stuff. Well. Hey, Baron. Well, that's what I was saying, like Little Killer, like, I think job experience, like, plays so much more in... But if they are requiring you to have a degree, that's a total different ballgame. Like, there's a lot of jobs out there that you literally have to have degrees in order to even, like, talk about going in there. And I don't... Like, I get it, but I also don't understand either. Oh, so now for a question. How many starters can you get in Gen 1? And I mean in all... What? How many starters? 3? Starters can you get in Gen 1? And I mean all in all. There's only 3 starters. Can you place the flingo near the merm stuff? Sure. They just want to be like silly geese. Where's your stuff at? Can you ping it for me? Oh, it's over there? Sure, I got you. I got you. Don't worry, I got you. I got you covered. Final answer? How many starters can you get? That's right? Like, I don't think that's a wrong answer. Wrong. 4. Yellow. Wait a minute. Hold the phones, buddy. Hold the phones. No. You said Gen 1. I wasn't thinking that like that. As far as I know, all gens of Pokemon have like 3 starters. No, red, blue only had 3. Yellow had 1. Yellow is just one. You only have Pikachu and that's it. So therefore it's one. Do, 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 do. You got the other three like in yellow. Apologies, I'm not a super Pokemon master. Neither am I. This is why Ninja always asks me these questions. Pokemon master. You can only pick Pikachu, but the other three are in yellow. But you can't choose them. You ask for starters though. Oh, it's a trick question. Vorpal, thank you for the follow. I see what you're saying. It was a trick question. I didn't know we were into trick questions today. I'm Ash Ketchum. It's super exciting and funny. You want to like catch them all, and he gets like next to none of them. He knows nothing. Yes, but there are starters in red and blue. Yeah. I gotcha. You and your trick questions nowadays. What's it gonna be, Ninja? From now on, every time I go to answer, I'm gonna make Moby answer first, and then if Moby gets it, and then that way Moby can't say it. See, I knew that answer, because I know Moby. One of these days you don't know the answer, but you're just doing that. Ah, I knew it. I said Gen 1, not red or blue. Yeah. I gotcha. You win this round. Oh, give me that. Does this squeak when you hit? I wish this thing made like a little plink whenever you like hit with it. Oh, god damn it. Get up. Don't let it out of the base. Don't want it to destroy anything else. It destroyed the siesta lean to, but that's okay. Get it! Yes, okay. Next up. Oh, the flying Pikachu question, my arch nemesis. I like how I said gigantic Pikachu or whatever the hell I said. Quirky had mercy on me that day. Gigantamax. Or Gigamax. Did you make your base like right beside a clockwork spawn? No, chats spawn those in. You can spawn bad things on the chaos thing too. Chat mostly spawns bad things, but sometimes like if they're feeling nice, they'll help out a little bit. Chaos. So wait, Little Killer, you work at a zoo? No way. They bother look at yeah, it's rough enough sometimes. You work at a zoo. Is this true? I didn't mean to rhyme there. Or did I? Speaking of chaos, yes. Did you hear about the results of like the contest? For the thing? Yeah. Some person won both areas or whatever. But the other ones, they haven't done the actual like draw thing for They haven't done like they're doing like 10 streamers get like 10 gifted subs or something. No, I'm a state inspector of like the division of water where I live. I have a degree that belongs at a zoo. Oh, okay. Latanya, you are beautiful. How you doing today? Because you mentioned zoo and I was like, what? A zoo? I want to hear all about this. Then ask like 50 million questions. Now I'll have to ask questions about water. So how's the water? You should have just like played along and been like, yeah, I work at zoos. Last night a hippo gave birth and I had to take its temperature. Hey Mew. I would have believed every word that you said. Well, Trav, which of these Pokemon doesn't evolve with a stone in Gen 1? Eevee, Growlithe, Execute Vulpix, Pikachu, Ponyta, or Electabuzz? Oh, Electabuzz. Electabuzz doesn't evolve in Gen 1. But there's like recent hippo birth at a zoo. Nah, I wouldn't pull you around like that though. It would be funny. Fritz is the name of the baby hippo or something. Really? I feel like working at a zoo would either be really enjoyable or like really stressful. Depending on what you're doing. I would be okay with like just going around picking up like elephant poop all day at a zoo. Need someone in specific? I'm a join. Really whoever you want. You seen an article about it? Sorrel, this is true. I have friends in Vegas and it was about insane hearing about it. Are hippos like rarely like birthed in like the wild? Or sorry, in captivity or something? The not fun part about zoos is the politics involved because most of them are city funded. Stream dies right as you're reading it, of course. Ninja, I said Electabuzz because Electabuzz doesn't evolve in Gen 1. Now I await my prize. Take Trav with you? Sure. Correct. Though I put 2 correct answers in there too. Oh, really? Bonus if you get the other one. So we know Eevee obviously is not off there. Growlithe, I don't know, maybe could you evolve Growlithe? Or Arcanite's probably like level 36 or something, but maybe you could force Growlithe. Execute, Vulpix, Pikachu, Ponyta. I don't know if Ponyta is like a... I'm gonna say you cannot evolve Execute with a stone, because that doesn't make any sense to me. All the fire types seem realistic. I'm gonna be Wormwood this time. Oh, good choice. We can get some of that good armor. No, it's 22. Level 40. Execute uses leaf stone. Well, I got it right regardless. Well, I wonder what the bonus would have been. Real question. Hey, little piggies. Oh, Abigail was sleeping this entire time? Dude, these pigs are getting destroyed. Are we smashing up the pig houses? I literally can't get in between these.
Chaos.
Egg rain, let's go. I don't have any space in my inventory for eggs. Friends of mine were like telling, we're traveling overseas, and this hippo like started charging at them. They ran, and there was like a local guy strolling like nothing was happening, and then turned to the hippo and screamed this loud roar at it, and the hippo ran away. What? This sounds like... Oh shit, how did you die? The Merm guard killed you? What the... Bonus would have been like meatballs instead of eggs. Well, break his any. Bye bye. Bye, Ninja. Can you revive me? There's a touchdown right here. Why did you die? Did you accidentally attack a Merm or something? Ever thought it would be crazy if I reworked the Ancient Field Weaver? That would be crazy. All your guys are going away. Why are they leaving? No, the torch spawn. Oh. Because they don't say that you own these anymore. Where are the Merms going? They're going back home or something. It's like a gigantic group of just like things just walking home. They're also giving me the stink eye. Merms. Oh, Mermsies. The bonus is that the Merms are not trying to kill us, so that's good. We reach to stage 2 and instead take all the survivors into the ring into a faraway island with a massive ring of 4 circles in the center. Go on. That? Ugh. Time to poop like you've never pooped before. I like these like eggs, but why does there have to be weird hair all over it? That I don't like. $15 HP loss is pretty decent though for like kill if you want to kill things with it. Abigail is shedding. She's evolving. Striking Earth, thank you for the follow. After enough like damage is dealt to the Fuel Weaver, it will begin like to cast 4 debuffs random survivors. 2 survivors gain 310 damage bonus. Oh, I got some more helmets here too. Where did my armor go? I hate how like you just have to click on the right side of the chest for it to activate. Okay. I'm assuming all of our meatballs. Should we not go kill the... We're going to get the sneezy season here shortly, right? Shouldn't we be killing the D-Fly? Or sorry, the Bee Queen? Want to kill the Bee Queen so we can bundle wrap and not have to worry about the sneezy season. I know, I worry that we might get crushed by it too, but... Okay. I don't think, June, that bees that are in the wild drop honey anymore. I'm pretty sure that that's just not a thing, but I'll double check. I also don't know where the bee biome is. But hit the hay, early start tomorrow for some inspections. Catch you guys on the flip side. Bye, little killer. Thanks again for chilling with us. I'll talk to you tomorrow. If you're on. Need an umbrella too. Like, I don't know what's over here, but there could be something. Just definitely not there. Could be here, but probably not. My guess is we don't have one. Like, the killer bee biome probably does not exist. How much? How much honey do we need? Like, how much is the exact amount that you're looking for? How much honey do we need, honey? Because I can get it from these things if I really want to, but I don't really want to do that. If there is a somewhere out there that has like a lot more. What do you want me to make? What are we making with this honey thing? It's 2 honey and 1 living log per half a day. What does it give us? Honey roll? Honey log roll. A long day keeps the sickness at bay. Oh, is that for the... Okay. That's specifically for the season? I don't think any of these are going to drop any honey, but we'll find out here, I guess. I'm pretty sure they removed that. Okay, well, we'll have to just make a... How long do you think I'll have the sound issue? The trouble is, I don't know what's causing it. It sounds to me like it's probably an application that you recently like installed, whether it was a game or something, or like something took an update. So it could just be until you fix that. I don't know. If you said that you've done all the optional updates 100% sure that you actually did all the optional updates and it's still causing that, then it's got to be an application doing it. For 100%. But if you haven't done the optional updates, you really need to. Because that's the only thing that's going to solve that for you. If you don't want to like go through and try to figure out what you installed that caused the issue to happen. Because it's probably just an application just like changing the frequency or something. And then from there you're like, oh no, my sound's all messed up. Ems, thank you for the follow. Fortunately, it's springtime, so catching a normal bee is going to be a little unheard of. Should have done this before. I'll put this down here for now anyways, though. I was saying, did you for sure do all the optional updates? Like 1 trillion% you did it? Because I remember you said you weren't going to do it. But did you end up doing it? You did them? Okay. So then if you've already done that and this is still happening, then it's got to be 1,000,000% an application causing it to do this then. So if it was like a bad sound card or something. So there's a few different reasons why this could happen. It could very well be like, how did your headphones plug in, just out of curiosity? Is it through USB or is it through like the little sound jack in the side? Just a regular jack. Okay. And when the sound goes all wonky, I'm assuming you've tried... Okay, so Moby, the next time this happens, the next time your sound goes crazy, have you tried unplugging your headphones and listening to them on your laptop speakers? And is it still crackly? And it's still crackly like that too? I'll handle the terrarium, don't worry. So the next time this happens, unplug. It's definitely, it's a Hugh, it's June knows what mod it is. It's like some weird mod. I forget what it was. I was doing it. Yeah, no, don't replug them back in. Next time that happens, leave your laptop's headphones unplugged, and then listen to your audio speaker on your laptop, and if they're fine, then it's a whole different thing going down. But if it's still the same, then you know for sure, then we can kind of go from there. Test that first, and then let me know what happens the next time it happens. Anyways, back. My browser like was misbehaving, so I did a massive reset on it. So I had to relog. Welcome back, Looker. Yeah, exactly what Quirky said. Yeah. So I have that honeycomb piece that we need for the future. Let me heal up briefly because we can do that. I didn't know that there was a sound that was made when you're in a tent. It makes like a little flap noise. Oh crap, I didn't mean to click on the tent again. But if it was my headphones, it wouldn't stop as soon as I close the things. It could still yes, don't worry about that. Don't even focus on that, Moby. Just focus on unplugging your headphones. And I'm thinking it could very well be your headphone jack. That's what I'm not talking about your headphones. So the next time it happens, unplug your headphones, listen to your speakers on your computer, and if it still does it, then we go to step 2. What are we gonna do with all this monster meat? Like, what's our plan? Let you eat it? Sure, take it. Hey, Cherry. I was actually just thinking that sniper that we could always do that too. What the hell is going on? What the fuck is that? What's going on? This is a night terror? Ow. What does the Night Terror do? Does it just hit you when you're sitting still? That's so weird. It's a random negative effect that has a 20% chance to happen like each night. They're client-sided, like, so only like you can see it. Ooh. Interesting. So that wouldn't fix that. Ease cannot be used. Unfortunately. Chaos. Quirky, no! Little slow to the draw there, eh? Now I'm running away. I'm not risking that. There's this massive spider on my cameras. Holy moly, this thing's got to be the size of my hand. It's covering the entire screen. I was like, what the fuck is that? It looked like somebody putting their hand up to the camera. Been out all day. Did Sticky send you an Aussie spider? There's been this spider that's been living in my left mirror on my car for like the entire week, and I'm like refusing to take it out of there. Keep an eye for the border of your screen. If it's bright enough, that means it's a deadly night terror. Oh jeez. Just curious, did it destroy anything before I left? Do 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 do. Oh yeah, we got backup in there too, eh? How? Oh, okay. What? Dang, we're really low on wood again. Are you doing Plate Up tomorrow? Debating if I should buy it or not. How many people are joining? Well, you said there's 4 people, but then Soul said there's only 3. So maybe Soul just meant that only 3 people purchased the game. Yeah, I would like to. I would like to mess around with it. At least once. Like, I know that Modi said he would play tomorrow. We could have a fun time. 4 people in a game. Yeah, I think so, yeah. You could always just Quirks like instead of buying it again, could you not play the demo with us? And then if you end up liking it again, then you can just buy it again. Wouldn't that work? We need drying racks. I don't know, like I don't think I'm really into those types of games. I tried Dead by Daylight before and I definitely did not like it. It's like it's not really my type of game. I saw people playing that. It's hilarious. I mean, if you only want to stream like the demo, I don't think there's Twitch integration for the demo. Oh, I would host the game. Could you not join me if I'm hosting? Is it not like Jackbox Party Pack? Sniper, you're beautiful. No, I don't think it works that way. What was the other cooking game? Overcooked. VHS cannot be compared to it. No. 2 different gameplays. I don't think I'll ever play Overcooked again. I like Played Up. It was very minimalistic, but still having been like a pretty fun game. DBD is repair gens and run from the killer, while VHSs work together and kill the monster. So VHS is like big brain and DBD is small brain. You should. Where you threw the cheese into the swamp. Yeah, that's Overcooked, yeah. That explains why Cherry's playing so much DBD lately. Gang Beasts. Oh, that's kind of cool. You do need to use like your brainy VHS more with monsters. DBD is what Trav does with Chaos. VHS is what other players do. What? Going to play some games with you, Trav, but for some reason I don't want to anymore. Cherry, no you weren't. Cherry, I've been asking you for like 3 weeks. Like pulling, it's like trying to find fossils. It's impossible to get you to join up. I should like rename my Don't Starve Together. I'm gonna rename my Don't Starve Together with as Dead by Daylight, so then that way it looks like I'm playing Dead by Daylight, but instead it's DST, and then I'll be like, Cherry, join up with me, and then you will, and it'll load DST and it'll force you into the game with me. Okay, where is Take Me With You, Cherry? June, you're having a fun time. Don't act like you're not. Where'd that silk go? What are you getting stressed for? Want to go kill a bunch of spiders? You need more silk. I didn't find it in the chest anywhere when I looked for it. Oh, never mind. I gotta start labeling these chests. There's no need to stress out by playing DST. We're having a fun-filled afternoon. Team says Played Up is similar to Gungeon. I think I see it. What? How is that game similar to Gungeon? Gungeon Played Up when? When your waiter messes up, they get sent to the dungeons. Really? I don't think that's true. Cherry, I think you're spinning Web of Lies again. Okay, where is all those utilities? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna put them all in the wardrobe instead of just in these little chests. I'm gonna use all the stuff though right for now, like all like the little 30 and whatever else there is. Have you guys seen the the craze going on right now about the League of Legends, or I should say Riot, not League of Legends, but Riot's like MMO, getting on like a crazy amount of hype and stuff. Okay, you can put this. There's no trailer for it yet, but there's just like a lot of talk. They did like League had like a trailer for something for season whatever, and they are just comparing like the cinematics and stuff between it, but they're saying like it's gonna be pretty spicy. Did you see that there was an update for 7 days? Was there? Abababi, thank you for the follow. What's the update for 7 days? I know that he posted it in 7 days channel. Added junk drone NPC and menu entry toggle ally healing. News window. The screenshots are now showing. Ninja, thank you for the follow. Fixed a bunch of things. I don't know. I actually like enjoyed 7 days. I don't actually know why the crew didn't like it that much. I had a fun time playing it. I'm waiting for Serenity to just be like, wanna play 7 days? And I'll be like, yes, let's do this thing. They updated a bunch of like the artwork. I was playing it by myself, and then I don't know. I know it's like Ed really wants to play it, but Ed's on vacation. So what weird combos for you guys? Like Steam has said like one game is like the other. I don't know. I don't really look at that. One thing you should do on Steam is look at like the Steam greenlit room. They always have like the weirdest games. I haven't looked there in a very long time. That used to be my favorite thing, is just browsing around that, because all those games are free. Well, not all of them, but the greater majority of them are free. Oh man. Did you guys see that Netflix is doing a new Addams Family? Or it's not Addams Family. I think it's called like Wednesday Addams or something for a TV show. Steam says for me Cuphead is like Hollow Knight. I can see that. That makes sense. All right, what are we looking at here? Ooh, I'm gonna eat that. I need to get more cactus one of these days. Can we do the terrarium today? Sure. Let's do it right now. I'm gonna use all these crappy little ones. Let me know when you're ready. I'll stand on the area where we fight bosses. Where is the terrarium at? Can I activate it? I don't even know where it is. Are you standing in front of it? Oh, there it is. Who's it going on? There it is! Go, go, go! Get it, Merms. This thing's got nothing on us. Yeah, okay. Nice. Black. Poor Merms are getting hit by these. It's just standing there. Stop walking on our traps. I don't know like when the rats start showing up exactly. Dude, how many are here? Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Okay. All right, let's dance near the portal. All right, chat, that is it for me tonight. I hope you all have an awesome night. I will catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a normal day. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. If you're new on here, don't forget to join us on Discord if you want to follow me on YouTube. Now, tomorrow the drops are finished. I probably will dabble a little bit more in DST, but I most likely will be dabbling a little bit more in other games as well. So if you're more than welcome to join up with whatever we play, I'll figure that out tomorrow. But otherwise, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will catch you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. See you then.